Hello, my name is student Dr. Jack Ray.
And I'm student Dr. Payton Clark.
Today we'll be talking about our poster presentation covering the topic of gender and geographical representation in the National Institute of Health's Neuroscience and Behavior Study section, AA4, a longitudinal analysis. We began researching this topic by looking towards past research experiences, specifically Silva et al. In 2020 and Walls-Wayne in 2016. These previous studies supported the experience of gender and geographical bias in research scientists that received funding from the NIH in terms of the application success rate and the amount of money received. Our team chose to take this previous research and further analyze the gender and geographical disparities within the NIH's Neuroscience and Behavior Study section, AA4. To do this, we used a pilot tested Google form. We collected the members' names, academic degrees, roles within the study section, institutional affiliations, and geographical locations of their institutions from the NIH's study section members' documents. This was done from all meetings in 2011, 2016, and 2021. To determine the gender, we used either the members' online profiles from their institutions or genderize.io, using a probability greater than 0.6 to determine the gender. For geographical location, we used the United States Census Bureau's region map.
For our results section, we have two graphs. The first graph depicts gender differences among meetings across 2011, 2016, and 2021. Over time, we can see that the male-to-female ratio has become more comparable to one another, with in 2011 there being many more men than women in the groups, and with 2021 being almost equal levels. Our second graph depicts geographical differences across the meetings for those same years. And we can see in the beginning that there was a strong preference for the South, with that kind of weaning out over time. Another value we like to point out is the lack of representation in the Midwest. As we can see in 2021, the levels among different regions are fairly equal, with the Northeast and the South being around the same level and the Midwest and the West being at the same level. However, the Midwest has been historically disadvantaged in this area. So, as far as our conclusions go, our study suggests that while the gender differences have been leveling out over time, there still exists some geographical disparities among different regions. These differences may propose one factor for the unequal success rates and the differences in award amounts from the grants from the NIH, which would increase the difficulty in securing adequate funds for research for these groups of people. This may not be the only reason that there are disparities, but it could point to one reason for the trends that previous researchers have been seeing.
Thank you for your time.